Made it to undisclosed pin drop from Zack, who owns Sand. It's such a nice day.
Zack Kruzins. I run Such a Nice Day adventures all up along the Canadian North Shore of Lake Superior. These wild and beautiful places.
We're launching the sea kayaks and headed across to Slate Islands Provincial Park.
These Slate Islands are a unique island group about 10 kilometers off of Terrace Bay, Ontario. They were created by a meteorite impact about 450 million years ago and have a lot of really unique geology, just a real wild feeling. And then there's a remnant herd of woodland caribou that have been isolated on this island and go through this boom and bust period every year. I don't know if we're going to see any, but there's definitely scat and footprints around. It's just a beautiful place, and it's a more challenging place to paddle to because you got to navigate the 10-kilometer crossing and wait for the weather and understand what the weather is going to do so you can make safe decisions.
I can't wait for the adventures in sea kayaks to begin.
Such a nice day!
Carry everything down to the beach for an early start tomorrow morning. I'm going to show you the beach and the islands across our Slate Islands. Set up camp on the beach for the night. It's going to be beautiful listening to the waves of Lake Superior and going to sleep. Repacked and organized for sea kayaking, which is very different than canoeing or paddleboarding because of the hatches are smaller and there's lots of room in the sea kayak. It's just the way you fit it in, waterproofing. So I'm feeling a little overwhelmed because it's something I haven't done before, and I'm just gonna see how it goes. And some guidance of some of the folks here have been helpful, and I definitely feel a little out of my comfort zone, but in a healthy and good way, and I know it's gonna be a beautiful time out on the Slate Islands. Whew. Let's do it.
Aim for a beach there and just go bam. You can take a bearing. It should take 2.5 hours maybe. You could do the whole Slate, like not a huge island group. You can do it all in like 2 or 3 days, yeah.
Good morning, up and at 'em to this beautiful sunrise and getting ready and packed to do our 10-kilometer crossing over to the Slate Islands. Wow, it's beautiful out there. Learn to pack the kayak, and it feels really complicated. I miss packing a paddleboard. We're gonna see how it goes. Little jigsaw puzzle early in the morning.
There's a ton of room in this boat, man.
All right, so you're gonna carry some of my stuff? Because it's not going well here. We're finally making a little bit of progress. Now it's a little bit of an enjoyable game, but it is also a little bit nerve-wracking because I got to do this multiple times, and then I'll be really good at it by the end of this trip. All geared up and getting ready to launch. What kind of day is it today, Cesar?
Es un hermoso día.
Woo woo! It's such a nice day! Oh yeah, look at it! I always forget how tippy it is. Wow! Here we go.
10K open water crossing from Jackfish to the Slate Islands.
We're doing it.
It's pretty intimidating for people, but really, you watch the weather. We got a perfect day like today. You just got to hold your pee for 2 hours. So that's the biggest challenge of this today, I think. And I did have a large cup of coffee, so I've got a bottle if I need, or I can just jump out and pee in the water.
That's the one advantage of paddle boards, is you can just jump in the water pretty easily. But
sea kayaking is bad.
oh, getting chirped. Although you wouldn't do this on a paddleboard. We're pretty lucky that Lake Superior is this flat today. Almost all the way across to the Slate Islands. What a beautiful day. Slate Islands. 2 hours, 4 minutes, 10.4 kilometers. Couple chat stops, couple delayer stops, and we've made it. The watercolor's stunning. It's so clear. Off we go. Stopping for lunch in a nice little bay that's technically a campsite. We got a few fresh caribou tracks. What'd you catch?
I like that.
Nice.
That little guy here. Oh yeah.
Woo! Lunch.
Funny when I hook him on my toe, like look at how twisted this gets.
Oh man. Well, he's trying to get away. These are ceviche. Nice. Taste buds exploding. Beautiful, fresh caught lunch. Now we're onwards and around to where we're gonna stay for tonight.
A bit of a volcanic dike, kind of igneous rock intrusion just kind of coming up through. And the rest of the sediment that was all around there kind of got weathered away.
Bald eagle. We've seen a lot of bald eagles.
Oh man, it's otters. We got river otters. Man.
You got the bald eagle just sitting there, and then otters start popping up. It's like the Wilderness Channel.
Oh wow, they're cool.
You. What a spot is that?
Vamos a romarlo más cerca de la costa.
Heading into the bay for our campsite spot for the night. How far was that?
About 21 kilometers.
21.
Woo! What a day! I'm ready to get out of this kayak and stretch. Not used to it. Cozy little spot for a tent with a view of the lake. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. We're gonna warm up in the sunshine, get ready, fire, and dinner. Good night. Good morning. Another day in sea kayaks.
Hey everyone. Morning.
Morning! That's Zach waking us up. Hopefully it's not going to be too crazy of a day, but the winds are going to start to pick up, and that's why we're also getting up and getting going and going to check out the lighthouse today and camping another night at a different point on Slate Islands. Packed up, completed the jigsaw puzzle, the kayak jigsaw puzzle this morning, and ready to hit the water. Just waiting to see the lighthouse, right?
Yeah.
Hiking to the lighthouse. Indian pipe? Ew! Hiking back down. I'm gonna go check out the lighthouse buildings. Slate Island Lighthouse.
Yeah, so we got 2.5 hours.
Nice. You, let's get it. Two loons. So calm and beautiful in there. Ew! Wind is picking up, but the scenery stays the same. Yeah! So fun! Stopping for a quick pee break until we go across and around there for our campsite. And there's an old mine shaft here. Check it out.
I'm just doing what's called a hanging draw, planting my paddle, kind of moving kind of sideways to avoid an object.
You!
That's what you want to do.
On this trip, a few people are doing some skills that it takes to get the Paddle Canada Level 2 sea kayaking skills. So we're doing some rescues and some intermediate conditions, some navigation, and more like camping skills so people can build the confidence to do multi-day kayaking expeditions in these parts or on the ocean and a variety of different places around the world.
Beauty little cove in here where we're gonna stay for the night. right, I learned a trick yesterday. Instead of manually pumping the pump sack for my thermarest, you shake it and get some air in it and then push out. And that helped a lot. And today is windy, so we might be able to get a full sack of air to push in. Well, weather's really changed since we've arrived. We've set up our tents in the wind, really anchored them down. I think it's supposed to rain tonight, and we're going out. We're gonna be doing some rescues in this gnarly ass weather in the wind. Oh shit! Half of us are out of our comfort zone, but we're all doing it! We are being safe. We're obviously with Zack and Cesar, but it's a great skill to practice and do when you're safe and with good company who knows what they're doing. Oh. Did some rescuing with Casey. Yeah. Superior is a beast. Remember how calm it was earlier today? And now this? Ew.
Great to get out there with people who know what they're doing to practice these skills. But if you think about it, we are a prisoner to Lake Superior as we're stuck in this bay until it calms down. But the good news is the wind's already dropped, and the forecast, it is supposed to drop tomorrow morning.
Sorry, what are these ones called?
This is encrusted saxifrage. Dryas integrifolia, or mountain avens. That's what the English name is. But it's Arctic alpine discharge plant that's only found on this part of the Slate Islands, outside the Arctic and alpine.
Wow. Another full day today. We did just over 15 kilometers of paddling. Time for some sleep. I'm exhausted. Good night. Good morning. A little bit of a later start today, which is really nice. But look, the waves have died down. Dewy, and I think it's going to be a rainy day today. We're going to stay 2 days at the next spot because it's going to be windy out here, and it'll be really nice to base camp for 2 days and not have to back up early in the morning or in the morning at all. Breakfast of champions, oatmeal. Nothing like morning coffee with a gorgeous view. What day is it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, day 3. Already we're losing track of days. Day 3. We're headed back out on the water. Yee-hoo. We're right in here in this nice little bay. We gotta go all the way around to get out of the winds. And then this little cozy bay here is what we're trying for.
Called basic piloting, and this helps for if we have low visibility or anything like that. We could see that little tombolo that we're going to cross on Mortimer, on the northeast of Mortimer. Flip up close.
Do it! Woo! Coming in for a clip for a group tow. Towing was much easier than expected. I wonder what it'd be like in swell, right? Then you'd maybe feel more of a pull. Stopping for a snack and a pee break. Tombolo, the little piece of land between the two other big pieces. I'm about to take a squat, and there's a snake right here. Just a gardener, though. Whoa! We've officially gone around the entire Slate Islands, and now with the weather going to be picking up for tomorrow, we are going to the inner part of the islands.
Too big for the net.
Oh shit. Woo! Holy! Woo! Zach just caught us our dinner. Intense fishing. Cool, eh? I don't know if I could do that. I like eating fish, but catching fish is a whole other ballgame. Exciting stuff here on Lake Superior, Slate Islands. Woo! Well, the first time we've actually seen people. There was the campsite that we wanted for tonight, so we're gonna go have lunch and then find the next campsite. There's just the sailor that's anchored in here at Copper Harbor, but the campsite is available. And there's a shelter and a picnic table, a grill, and protected from the winds. What did you catch?
Good liker. Good liker's got the red tinge on the fin too. It's always a good eating one. Healthy. No lamprey scars, no.
This is our campsite protected in the little harbor bay, and check out how windy it is already. A little bit breezier out here. Good thing we're in that bay the next 2 nights. 3, 2, 1. Yo! Fresh, clean, and feeling alive. Nothing like nature's showers. The best. Fish dinner was amazing, and of course, we got the chef right here. Yeah. Not my best work, but still a beaut. Oh yeah!
That's so funny. I watched some of her, you should see her video. She's dressed like a beaver.
You can feel the breeze changing. It's coming up. Good night. Big storm. Testing the new tent. I've got it pegged all the way out, so let's hope it holds in the rain. So far so good with the tent and keeping dry. It's been raining a lot. The thunderstorms have passed, so now it's just mostly rain, and we're gonna try and get some sleep. Good night. Good morning. Full night of rain, and the tent and everything in it is dry. Yes. I have a lot of slugs on the tent though. On the outside, on the mesh, they're everywhere. First things first, hot water for coffee. The weather changes all the time, but it's nice and sunny now, which is It's funny when other people are just sitting right here in the photo watching. It's not just me and the camera. We're here for today for 2 nights, which is awesome, so we don't have to pack up and gear up and get going this morning. So we're emptying the kayaks and we are going out into this protected bay to do some level 2 sea kayaking Paddle Canada skills. Put it on the dry suit, Old Faithful. Woo! Let's go burn the suit. Group dunk, group rescue. Woo-woo! 1, 2, 3. That was really good. Woo! That was hard, but I grinded it out. Did a bunch of skills this morning, including bow rescues, a bunch of strokes. Now we're back in warming up, getting some hot tea, and having lunch. I told everybody about adventure, and everyone keeps saying, we're going on an adventure!
Adventure! Adventure! Adventure!
Just did some level 2 navigation, first aid, patch kit, skills and chats in our protected shelter, and now we're gonna go bush hiking and hopefully see some wildlife. I'm hoping to see a caribou. If not, it's a beautiful trail through the forest. You know you're on the right path when there's Parks Ontario wildlife cameras. No luck, but a beautiful hike in the forest. Time for dinner. This is my cozy home from the rainstorm, and again tonight in the wind and potentially in the rain. Nestled in the forest. The lake view. Last night out on the Slate Islands. It's been a pretty big, epic trip. Lots to reflect on, and tomorrow we still have the 10-kilometer open water crossing back to the mainland at Jackfish Bay. Good morning. I've got slugs on my tent again. I'm packing it up and flicking them off. Not as bad as yesterday since it didn't rain, but there's still slugs and I don't want to roll one up in my tent. That would be not a good mess. Such a nice day. Yow! Last day, baby. chirping. Embarking on my first sea kayaking expedition presented an initial challenge, mentally and physically, pushing me beyond my comfort zone. Swiftly setting into the routine, I placed trust in others and acquired new skills. The distinct geology and awe-inspiring beauty of the Slate Islands left an incredible and lasting impression. Quick pit stop at the same place we landed on day 1 in the Slate Islands before we head back over to the mainland. Say goodbye to the Slate Islands! Bye! This experience wasn't just about acquiring new skills or adapting to weather conditions. It encompassed personal growth, a deep appreciation for nature's beauty, and the joy of sharing this incredible adventure with others. Woo! Thanks for joining on the adventure!